Hello, welcome back. Dead easy this one. Absolutely dead easy. Dead easy. Dead easy. This is one of those where you know you're going to love it straight away. If we say Fred Olsen Cruises, you know straight away. If you've been away on a Fred Olsen cruise, you know what their service is. You know how wonderful it is, like a big old cuddle. It's just fantastic. It is, honestly.
I can imagine, actually.
It's like the biggest, fluffiest, warmest coat that you could ever wish to look after you. It really is. That's Fred Olsen Cruises in a nutshell.
They should do a clothing line.
They absolutely should, yeah.
You can actually buy it on the ship. Yeah.
A nice fleece Fred Olsen.
Oh, nice and soft as well. Yeah. Okay, it sounds pretty good.
It's lovely. Now, this is a really, really easy one, as I said, because it's Fred Olsen. If you haven't been away with Fred Olsen, we're about to see a glimpse of life on board in a moment. And this is one of the few cruises as well, which is a no-flyer, and it's going out from Liverpool in the start of next year, so February next year. And we've basically got, 14 nights? Yeah, so 2 weeks. Down into the Canaries, no fly from Liverpool. Bang, good, sounds lovely. On one of the newest additions to the Fred Olsen fleet as well, Borealis.
Oh, yes.
Let's go and have a little look around.
Yes, let's have a look. 27th of February, you could be on Borealis. It looks beautiful inside, I have to say, doesn't it? Oh, like all ornate. Yeah, classic yeah,
cruising.
Intricate details.
That's what Fred Olsen is all about. It is about people who like enjoying a more relaxed pace of life.
Yeah, I mean, people who maybe, say, go on Carnival, you get a completely different atmosphere and vibe that you would do on Fred Olsen. But this is a more, like you say, classical, more traditional way of cruising.
It's all about the service. Absolutely all about the service as well, let me tell you, because it's such a warm service on board. The staff can't do enough for you. It's lovely. It's like cruising the way it should be done. It's like a real relaxing getaway. And listen, it doesn't involve sitting on coaches day after day after day, and there's nothing wrong with that, no disrespect, but this gets you very quickly to a much warmer part of the world without having to have a square bottom.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
It looks great. Couple of wonderful restaurants, couple of swimming pools, jacuzzis. You've got a really great spa as well, with a thermal spa and aroma room. So if you really want to kick back and relax, you've got it all there. Great itinerary. Gran Canaria is first up. Great if you want a bit of duty-free shopping. And you've also got some great beaches there too. Moving then through to Lanzarote. Arrecife is the capital there. So great beaches and parks, which looks great. And a great seafront promenade as well, just to watch the world go by. Fiota Ventura is up next, so if you do want to enjoy the Oasis Park, you can do. Lobos Island is there, and then moving through to Tenerife. So if you want to see the national park. Now you've got a bonus here because you've got overnight on board in the park, which is brilliant. You've got some great sort of landscapes as well and some great scenery to enjoy. So make sure you do take the cameras with you, get snap happy whilst you are there. Next up, I haven't seen this very often actually, La Gomera, which looks great as well. So beautiful kind of little colourful boats are bobbing around the harbour of San Sebastian, and then moving through from La Gomera through to Funchal, then Liverpool, and then wonderful holidays been had by all.
Absolutely. Now listen, the people in the Northwest are very famed for knowing and liking their value for money. And I cast no aspersions when I say that, because anyone who lives any part of the UK can come and sail from Liverpool and can book this cruise whatsoever. But if you're showing a cruise out of Liverpool and you want to convince the people of Merseyside and the Northwest to get onto that cruise, then the value has to be really, really good. So this is 14 nights of amazing cruise with Fred Olsen. It's getting you straight down to the heat and the warmth of the Canaries at a time of the year where, in fairness, in the northwest of England, we're probably seeing more liquid sunshine than anything else in February. This also includes your gratuities as well, plus £100 each to spend on board and to treat yourself. So it must be great value for money, because otherwise we wouldn't show you. Here is your price tag. at 1,499 per person. That, if you remember, if you think about the convenience that that gives anyone that lives anywhere near the north, anywhere I would say from the Midlands up into Scotland, very, very easy to get yourself into the northwest of England and to sail from Liverpool. It's no flying, so you've got none of that hassle of, you know, checking in and all of that kind of stuff. Yes, of course you have to check in for a cruise, but it's nowhere near the kind of, you know, airport check-in experience where generally you're turned upside down and you're shaken until everything drops out, aren't you, before you get onto a plane. No fly here to and from Liverpool down to the warmth of the Canaries. Amazing. Here's the details. 1,499. Now remember, that gives you back, well, included in that price tag is your gratuities as well. And you will be, can I just tell you, even though your gratuities are included, so your tips are already included in your price tag, there will be members of staff that you will still want to treat on an individual basis, and you absolutely can do that. That's not a problem whatsoever, because you'll be so grateful of the service on board, because it's so personal, because it's so individual. You'll know if you've sailed with Fred Olsen before, people go back again and again and again and love to go back to the same ships as well, because they remember the maitre d' or the restaurant waiters and staff. They go back almost to reunite with friends on board. That's the kind of family that builds up.
I think as well, if you go to a restaurant, sort of like here, when we've got a restaurant, we go to a lot of the time because the service is so good, and they know us, and then we get little treats every now and then. We get an extra course thrown in, or a couple of extra drinks, and they know you by name. We know them by name. Do you know what I mean? I think it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's lovely. Have we got time to go back on board? Come on then, let's go back and have another little look around Borealis. Now, Fred Olsen Cruising is all about classic cruising. So if you're looking for, you know, modern gizmos and gadgets and thrills and spills and you know, roller coasters and things like that, then Fred Olsen isn't
not for you. No.
If you want a classic cruise where you can enjoy finer things, where they have been going at 5 o'clock, well, roughly 5 o'clock. I think it's 5 o'clock. I'm not sure. You'll have to check when you're on board. That's the other thing as well. Every day you'll get tomorrow's sort of itinerary, if you like. Not that you have to stick to. It just tells you the things, like the important things in life, like the cocktail of the day.
Yeah, a bit of a timetable of
when bingo is, what the show is, who's on where, that kind of thing. Activities for you to get involved or not get involved in. You know, it's completely up to you. You can have a really, really lovely, relaxing cruise. And listen, you don't have to get off the ship in the ports. You could just say, you know what, I'm just going to enjoy this Canarian sunshine, but I'll do it up on top deck.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's fine by me. Might be some places you've never been to before, and you think, brilliant, I can go and explore, or I can take an excursion maybe.
Yeah.
Superb holiday, honestly. And Fred Olsen, I mean, I've told you many times, and I'm so sorry, I feel like I've chewed this carrot so many times over the last 10 years. But my first cruise was in 2011 with Fred Olsen, and I didn't know cruising before that at all in terms of a holiday. And I was like, gosh, I just honestly, I can't believe how genuine this service is, because I'm the most sceptical person in the world. I've been in service before where you have to do that have a nice day stuff, and you just think, ugh, go away. If it's false, don't do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's so genuine, and it's such a warmth, and it just all clicks into place. And by day 2, you almost feel like you're at home in a funny kind of way. Even though you're on this holiday with lots of people that you don't necessarily know, you get to know people like that, by the way, and you'll love it. Again, without it being too much either.
Yeah, so it's not over familiar, but it's nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
And the personable service as well, it means a lot.
It's great fun.
It really does. This might be for you, and especially if you're not a flyer, you don't like to get on an aeroplane. You don't have to, because it is to and from Liverpool, and it's a really, really good price. And you've also got that £100 per person on board credit as well, which is a bonus for you as well. Right, that's it from us for now, but we'll be back soon. See you soon.
See you later.